All right, welcome back, everybody. Anybody new here? Thanks for joining me today. We're going to do this really quick because I don't have much time. I am on a gigantic body of water that happens to be flat calm right now, and it's not going to last forever. This lake is notoriously dangerous and just like bad in the summertime. But there's one thing that I've wanted to get here in a long time, and there are giant pumpkin seeds, giant bluegills that set up about midsummer all the way to fall, and it's a blast when you get on them. Plus, I'm kind of looking for some more fresh fish, and this is the lake that I can keep a limit on if I want to. Just a heads up, if you're watching this, hopefully you are, and you guys don't skip around. This is my 700th video, and I would very much like it if you guys could prove to me that this has all been worth it. Like I don't know if I've ever said this in any other videos, but I filmed all 700 of these videos myself. I edited them myself. I put them out myself. I tried to get as much as you guys involved myself here. So I'm just trying to justify the trudge that is right now YouTube. And yeah, the easiest way to get through it would be if you guys gave this 700 likes. I don't think I've ever gotten any more than like 400 or 500, and 700 would be an amazing accomplishment for a 700th video. And then on top of that, I think what I'm going to do, if I can get 700 likes on this video, is I will send out merch, I think, once a month to a new subscriber every month the rest of this summer, or the rest of this season. So hopefully you guys comment below, because what I'll probably do is I'll use that as like a random generator thing, and yeah, so let's see if we can get a limit of fish here and get out of here before the wake boats swamp me. Okay, so those of you guys that aren't new here already know, usually it's a piece of worm, so I'm just gonna nose hook these. And on this lake, comment below who who remembers when all I did was drop shot fish. So I'm gonna be out drop shotting, trying to do my part in getting this limit filled as fast as possible. Hopefully I don't get copyright from the wakeboard boats out here today. That happens every once in a while, and it's mainly why I don't come to this body of water anymore. But so I'm gonna start with a drop shot on these break lines and see how many decent sized fish I can get my hands on. It's about the right time of year. They should be schooled up, and I should be able to get a bunch of them. See if I remember how to do this. Normally it doesn't take too long if I'm on schools. They're down there. They might not be big enough though. There's one. He's almost an eater. So the trick out here is going to be, so this is the size that I'm on right now. I have to move now to try and get away from that size class. That's the trick. And a lot of people will sit there and try and like fish through them. All you're going to do is feed them bait. So I got to move and try and find a bigger size class. Oh, that feels bigger. Let's see. Oh. Not bigger. All right, time to move again. What are you? Gosh, so many of these. Finally find a bigger one. Feels bigger. There's a keeper. That's one. Okay, so sun's getting up there, and yeah, we're gonna start getting rough out here. But I'm gonna make a big move here there seems to be nothing but little tiny dinks over here. I did get one. I'm gonna actually let him go because running around with that, I don't have a live well or anything like that right now. So we're just gonna let him go and then hopefully stumble onto a bigger pod of bigger fish, because usually if you get onto the bigger pods, you can go one after another and kind of get your limit in like 20-30 minutes and then get off the water. So keep your fingers crossed that's what we find next. Okay, so I moved out to an offshore hump that I marked some fish over the top of. We will see what kind of fish they are. See if they are the right species. Still just gonna do half a red worm for now. See what we can get to bite. Well, the wakeboard zoo's already out in force. 8 a.m. So, anybody ever ask me again why I don't fish this lake often, this is why. There's like 14 wakeboard boats in this one section right here, and they're all wake surfing. I love wake surfing, but I'm also a fisherman. So the two together don't mix at all. But the one thing I could ask people to do is, if you love wake surfing, wait till like 10, 11 a.m. I got up at 3 and people were already wake surfing at like 4 or 5 a.m. Like, ugh. All right, I'm done ranting. I got my secret weapon on. So this is a tungsten spoon with a little gulp tail. Hopefully that separates out some of the bigger fish that I'm missing here with the drop shot. It seemed like I'm just basically feeding fish with that, with the worm and the drop shot, so figured I'd throw this on, see if it still works. This used to be basically the my farming method out here. Worked pretty good over the years, just to kind of separate out the bigger fish. You'll still get little ones to bite and stuff like that, but usually I can get a couple decent ones. Like that felt like a better bite. I think I found a school over here of bigger ones. We'll see. We'll see if they're actually bigger. There's a good one. Right species? Oh, it might be the right species. Am I recording? I am. Yep, there's a decent one. Now, am I on a school of them? I'm gonna throw them in the net there for a second. Another one? Did I find him finally? You guys have no idea how hard this has been. Yep. Okay. That's 2. Let's see if we can get 3 real quick here. There we go. That feels big. Oh, that did feel big. Got that guy. What are you? Right species. So this is the other fish that I'm after. They come in extra large out here. That's 3. See if we can find a couple more of those guys. on. Finally. Took forever to find these guys. Almost a keeper. Okay, I'm going to try something a little different here. I think I'm seeing walleye. I am not 100% sure. But they have a really hard time passing up whole redworms. So we will find out what they are. That or bluegills will just strip the redworm off. I got one of them. Find out what it is. This episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh, it's the bigger bluegills. Almost a keeper. Well, that makes me wonder if all those bigger marks I seen before running around were were big bluegills. That one kind of came out of nowhere. Try the long cast approach. See what that does. Hopefully you guys aren't getting seasick. It's pretty rough out here today. Fish on, cast out, reel in. That's the way I want it to be. That's what this lake is known for. This feels like a good one too. Yep. There's a big keeper. Like a 7-8 inch fish. Okay, let's see if we can duplicate that a bunch of times real quick here. Just came up on this edge of a flat. Kind of keeping my fingers crossed for just sporadic fish that will be bigger. There's another good feeling one. Did I find the pile of them? About to get rocked off this lake. It's a better fish, just not big enough. Okay, try the long cast approach again. Sometimes those big guys won't bite if you're too close to them. Just make a nice long cast. Keep your line tight and wait for the bite. There's another one. A good one. Get him in here before this boat shows up. About 7 inches. They can get better than that. Man, that guy thumped the crap out of it. That was awesome. Glad I found an active school. These are decent fish. Oh, there we go. That's something bigger. What are you? Ooh. Oh, I missed the bonus species. There's a couple big walleye around here, huh? Okay, apparently I need to be more careful. I didn't think that was a walleye. My camera died there. I didn't know that was a walleye. I thought for sure that was just like a big either pumpkin seed or maybe a rock bass, because there's a lot of rock bass around. I'm not putting all the rock bass. There's too many to count. There's so many rock bass around that I'm just not going to put them all in there. But yeah, now that I know that I'm got the potential to hook some of these walleye that are in this lake doing this, then I will definitely be setting the hook a little bit more, and probably have to loosen up my drag a little bit. I thought that guy felt too big to be a panfish. Yeah, you live and you learn. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see it on my face, but I'm getting seasick, and that never happens to me. This lake is notorious for just becoming a washing machine, even on weekdays. So I don't think I'm going to be coming out here anytime soon. Again, probably maybe the fall, but till then I need to go find some rivers or something to walk while it's stupid hot out. It's also like 85 degrees outside, and I do not like the heat. But this is my 700th video. 700. That's still crazy to say. Hopefully you guys understood the assignment. Likes, comments, all the fun stuff. Do me a big favor, comment below what you guys appreciate about this channel the most. And here's to maybe another 700 more. Hopefully we get the likes that we need. See you guys next time.